Hey everyone, Luki here from LFMMO.com, a recommendation series where users reach out to us for, you guessed it, recommendations on MMOs. Today's LFMMO is from a user by the name of Brattle. Brattle is looking for a 2D MMO. He says he doesn't have the best computer, so he has to stick to a 2D MMO, but he said he enjoys them as they are fun for a casual player like himself. He has played Nostale and Conquer Online. So let's get started. Our first recommendation is Wakfu. This game was made by Ankama Games, who previously created Dofus. This game takes place in the same universe as Dofus, but occurs about 1,000 years after the original storyline. This game is a tactical turn-based 2D MMORPG. Several parts of this game are influenced by players, like holding government elections. Players can also farm by planting seeds and being able to harvest the grown crops. Not only can you grow normal things such as crops, but you can also grow NPC monsters. You can also hunt wildlife in the game. There are 16 classes, with each one having 25 abilities. Each class has unique names such as Foggernauts, Hupper Mages, and Osimodas. As you can tell by the name, it's not exactly clear what abilities they have, so further research will probably need to be done. Part of your abilities are spells, which are unique to each class. You do get a majority of your spells early on in the game that you focus on improving later. Spells are leveled up the more you use them. On top of a class, you can also have a job. Jobs range from lumberjacks to chefs to handymans. These names are a little bit more clear as to what jobs they perform. Movement in this game is done by clicking around and clicking on objects to interact with them. Combat is turn-based and is similar to games like Final Fantasy Tactics. Once in battle, you have to strategically choose where to move in order to hit your opponents or avoid their attacks. Our second recommendation is MapleStory. Released in 2003, this game is still extremely popular today. At one point, MapleStory had over 39 million users. I still remember how difficult it was to create a unique username, so hopefully you're very creative in this department. You can be assured there will be lots of other players online at any given time. I did want to mention that MapleStory 2 is currently in development, but there is no announced release date as of yet. This game is a side-scrolling MMO where you travel the Maple world to improve your character's skills and abilities. You can party up with other players to fight monsters and go on quests. A perk to this game being out for such a long time is there are tons of development work done on it. There are 33 total different advanced classes, each with their unique playstyle. At level 1, you start off choosing a beginner class, warrior, bowman, magician, thief, or pirate. But at level 10, you get to make your first class advancement. If you get tired of questing and fighting monsters, there are many games you can participate in and play against other players. Mesos is the currency of the game. They can be dropped by monsters and can also be obtained through quests. You may also gain mesos by selling to shops within the game, or even to any player in the game willing to buy what you have to offer. Our final recommendation is Dungeon Fighter Online. This is a 2D side-scrolling arcade beat-em-up style game. Players move through 2D screens while fighting monsters. You can move in up to 8 possible directions and use attacks, jumps, and skills to defeat your opponents. There are 9 different classes: Slayer, Fighter, Gunner, Mage, Priest, Thief, Knight, Dark Knight, and Creator. This game is focused on combat and landing combos. Players try to string as many different moves together to perform devastating attacks. As you level throughout the game, you will unlock more combos. Master each of these in battle to find the quickest and most efficient way to defeat your enemies. Timing in combat is important as you want to ensure you are utilizing your skills at the right moment. Whoever can master their ability to combo decides the victor in battle, especially in PvP. Just like in other MMOs, you can enter dungeons filled with monsters. You can even customize the strength of the monsters, which will in turn increase the overall experience gain. This allows you to truly test how proficient you are with your combo streaks. So those are our 3 recommendations: Wakfu, MapleStory, and Dungeon Fighter Online. Try them out and let us know what you think. Until next time.